right, it's your girl Stubbs. I'm having a good time. I'm here with Minister Isaiah Thomas, and I done found Christopher Leach, and also
Antonio.
He has to say it. Say it for him.
Antonio Murder.
I don't know if he with the mafia or what. I got my red shoes. Christian Mafia, and we got the feds over there if anything.
That's right.
Yeah, but we here just having a good time at Empowerment Temple before the live recording with Minister Isaiah Thomas, songwriter, minister, father, husband, everything. The list goes on. Real person. When I walked in, he just kept it real from the beginning, and you know your girl loves realness. Get this thing started. Could you let them know a little bit more about this concert, just in case they're planning to come out or they're not coming out? What are they going to miss?
Let me tell you something. We are so excited about what God is going to do here tonight. The team, Goodfellas, we worked really hard. We put in. This is our most challenging album. The music is a little bit more complex than in the past. Message still the same. Very progressive musically. Got an all-star team cast. This particular project, I kind of went out and handpicked the singers.
Okay.
So, with the help of Roger Giles, who is our vocal producer and vocal director tonight, we put together a stellar cast. From the music, from the singers, from the message. Even in our rehearsals, we've been having church.
All right.
We've been really having church, and I'm excited. I'm excited about what God is doing in this particular time. The deal that we just landed, thanks to our exec, Universal.
Yeah.
So you might want to go ahead and lean on that a little bit.
Well,
let them know what's
we
going on.
Yeah, we are very excited. We just inked the deal with Fred Hammond and family.
Okay.
They're gonna be distributing the record through Universal, and
right.
that's huge. That's like the talk of the industry right now.
Right.
So we looking forward to having a great summer, finish out the summer, and go right into the fall with this new project coming in. Around mid-September, you can look for the project in stores everywhere.
I want to go into the fact that a lot of gospel artists, when they come into the city, especially where they're raised up at and where a lot of their followers are, they don't seem to want to give us a free concert. What made you want to do this free concert with all these great singers? Because you could have just said, you know, I'm going to charge $10 or I'm going to have a fee for it. Yeah. What made you go free?
Well, the history of our live recordings have always been free.
Okay.
This is our 4th live recording, and we've never charged because we've always been more blessed when we don't charge. You know, a lot of people feel like they need to, you know, put a tag at the door. That's you know, that's them. But we've always said, you know, if the people free will give, there'll be more blessing to you. That's what we've always done. And since I was born and raised about 26 miles from here, this is our first live recording outside of where I'm from. Because y'all do know that I'm born and raised Washington, D.C. Washington Redskins. Right, baby. Redskins, by the way.
Our minister came to Baltimore to give a free concert, so that's a good thing. And I know, Chris, you have to go.
Yes, I do.
But go ahead and introduce yourself, Mr. Producer.
I am Christopher Leach.
Yeah.
The MC, producer.
Danita Lavender's little brother.
No, y'all need cakes, you know how I but I'm really helping out. My band is Morgan Turner, Elliot Johnson, Warren Jones, Buddy Lakins, Steve Walker on the guitar tonight, so we looking to have a powerful time. I got to remember here but you guys have a blessed time.
Minister Isaiah Thomas, I wanted to go into the fact that as I listen to your music, there is a message. And a lot of artists don't have a message behind their music. It's more about the sound and the movement and the, just being more, I'm gonna keep it real, like the world. How important is it to you that your music keeps a message behind it? Because sometimes when you hear music, you can get saved right there by the music.
Absolutely.
You can feel convicted by the music. You know, you get slayed out right there by the music. So how important is it that you put a message behind your music and you're not just up there showing that good, great voice that you have?
Yeah. Well, as for me, I was born and raised in the church. Born and raised, people that know me, I was born and raised in the Bible church. And all my music is church music. You know, people say, hey man, you know, I find your music, everybody can sing your music all over the country. You go on YouTube now, you got 50,000 choirs singing all the songs I've written. Because being raised in church, born and raised in church, being in church all the time. If anybody know my life story, my father is a preacher, so I was doing my school projects in the pew. I was in church every night, literally, I'm not exaggerating. And so,
been there too.
Yeah, you know, so it's like my music is very churchy because that's all I know. This album tonight are simply songs where I am right now. We got a song on there that myself and Roger Giles penned entitled Lord, He Wouldn't Let Me Go. And that simply talks about even in shortcomings. Lord, I wish I had a witness in here.
Come on.
Even
got
in
one
times
right here.
where you missed the mark, God still won't let you go.
Yes, that's the truth.
That concept came from Isaiah 43, where it talks about when Isaiah gave a word to the people of Israel, talking about being in, when thou passest through the waters, I'll be with you. And through the rivers they will not overtake you. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned.
Be sitting down, I'd be running all through here. And while you're on the subject of power, and I know every good man has a great woman, and your wife was the one who emailed to get me here.
That's right.
And I just would like you to give a shout out to her, because I know I'm a wife, and I know it takes a strong woman to make a stronger man.
That is so
and
true.
You are a great leader from what I'm learning today. And I would like to say, you know, how do you maintain being an artist, a minister, an encourager, a friend, a father, and still be able to keep your marriage life going?
Well, I'm going to tell you, that is a challenge.
Said I'm married.
It's a challenge. And being married over 20 years now.
Bless that.
Don't know. We've been married 20 years. We have 2 sons in college. One at Penn State, one at Morgan State. And our baby son is a senior at Friendly High School.
All right now, telling your age.
Yeah. I started young.
All right.
I tell you, I started young. And so it is a challenge, but thank God that my wife is also very active in what the ministry God gave us.
Right.
Because even though she's behind the scenes, she's working probably harder than I
Yes,
am
let's keep it real.
to keep things afloat. She is a production coordinator for every album I've ever done. She has been the production coordinator. That is her strength. And so I don't think another woman could deal with me, to be honest.
And I must say, she can sing.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey. This is the first album. Wow, this is the first album where she will actually be singing with me.
So she can sing too.
What? But
I bet your boys can sing too.
Well, you know what? They're musicians. Mikey is on the keys, Gabe on the bass, and Isaiah II's on the drums.
You know what? Go ahead and introduce yourself, since you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Introduce
Let him use you.
Well, my name is Roderick Giles.
No. You're more than just Roger Giles.
I'm I guess, the vocal director for this project and
Vocal producer,
sorry, for this particular record.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The vocal producer for this record that we're doing tonight, and I'm blessed to be asked by Ms. Isaiah Thomas to come on board and help, and just give what God has given me.
he's very humble. Let me tell you.
Please.
Let me enlighten you.
Thank God you got humble people in your corner.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But Roger is really one of the visionaries of what you will see tonight. He was the first person I went to after we decided we was going to cut this out.
And before we go, I'm going to make sure they have your contact information where people can maybe come to you and maybe get some ministering, because you are a minister. But I would like to ask you this final question, because so many people are struggling, and I deal with a lot of independent gospel artists, and they feel like after a while, I'll just give up and succumb to what the world is doing, or I'll just give up, and if they want me to sing this song, I won't do gospel anymore, or I'll just give up on who God is. what would you say to that person and tell them to hold on, to keep going? Because if you're going to give up on God so fast, you're never going to get to that big blessing.
That's right. Wow, that's right. The biggest challenge to being in this industry is waiting. Knowing what season you're in. We were talking about this in rehearsal. It's important to know what season God has you in. Because if not, you'll operate in ignorance and you won't be effective. So sometimes, like for example, I wrote I Will Bless the Lord in 2000. It was 7 years before God released that song to the world. I received the Stella Award for Song of the Year in 2007. Now, had I been anxious and tried to move before what God was trying to do, look what I would have missed. I would have missed it.
Yeah.
The timing. 7-year period after God gave it to me, before it was time for the church. And so it is. As an artist, producer, writer, vocalist, whatever you do, the most important the thing you have to understand is you have to wait on God. In the meantime, get your craft ready. You should be working. A lot of people want to be famous, but they don't want to put the time in right
so
now.
Where can they find your website?
Well, we are constructing that.
All right.
But in the meantime, you can always see us, Minister Isaiah D. Thomas, on Facebook. Our email is, all our information is on Facebook. All right. And I'm getting ready to start a fan page because I can't accept any more friends.
But yes, I was just about to say.
I'm all friended out. They won't let me accept more friends, but we're going to keep the fan page going.
Absolutely.
And also, you can also see us and see our bio, and our music is on the label or website.
GlobalGospelMusicGroup.com.
That's why I had to go. But I didn't get to send him a friend request because he had too many. So we're going to go ahead and...
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We're going to Leap of Faith. When you open up the next one, that's me. Leap of Faith.
Okay, Leap of Faith. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and end this interview. He has a busy day. You got to go get dressed for tonight and get prepared for this live show. And I thank you for sitting down to talk with the Leap of Faith listeners. And hopefully I can send your wife the telephone number. You could call in on Sunday, or someone could call in and just tell how the concert went. Absolutely. How did you feel about it, and things of that such. And just go ahead and put more information out about the CD. So Sunday I'm on from 6 to 10. If you can get up at least by 9, you can call in, and we can get you on the airways. And I have listeners everywhere, South Carolina, everywhere.
We can make sure we do that. We will make sure we do that for you.
All right, thank you.
Only for you.
Thank you. So he'll be on the Leap of Faith show. Stay tuned.